thought grief is the only way to make you a monster, but as it turns out, so does ambition, pride, and something else. Probably much. It's probably much more worse than pride. I don't know. It's up to your interpretation, but I don't feel bad for your demise. We've all been there. But the only thing that I really hate the most in pride is someone lying straight to my face. I hate people the most when they lie to my face about my honest feelings, about their honest feelings about me. They can just say the craziest shit ever about me, and I'm probably fine with it as long as I learn from my own mistakes. But if they start to lie to you over and over again for possibly a millennia, then you would start to notice. I might have developed a psychological profile. I know how people think now. I know how people talk. I know what they feel. And I wish to improve it even more because that's the only way to survive through this hellscape of a planet. At least someone is trying to delay the inevitable. But will it be enough? My time is very short, and unfortunately, it's not going to be long until nothing remains for another billion years or so. I know we are just an insignificant dust. I truly hate myself. That's it. It's all from me. I. The reason why I never made any friends is because I hated myself. I never take care of myself, even though I do shower quite a lot more often recently. And, I've taken care of the chores and stuff. But, the real kicker is just social anxiety. They say that I'm just some nobody who has no friends to talk to, and that's fine. I'm used to being lonely. I know what true solitude feels like, and I've experienced this multiple times. I've abandoned friend groups. I've abandoned pretty much every single one of my friends and never spoke of them again. Because I was never friends with them anyway. I'm just a psychopathic, former racist individual, mind you, who who kept saying the N-word during, Metal Gear Solid 5 before, multiplayer was officially banned for whatever reason. That was more than 10 years ago, by the way. Back when my father used to be alive, we were both playing that game. It was a fun time. Was, quote unquote. We still had arguments though. But even after all of that, we grew up in our own ways. I mean, dad is already dad was an adult. Speaking. I mean, dad was already an adult, so why does he still have to grow up? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I guess he because he acts childish all the time, but that's what some other adults do, right? Some is an absolute understatement, actually. There are like adults who really think they can own the world. That is child's play. I am technically still a child, 19 years of age, who has grown up too much. I've seen everything. I've had everything. I've gone through everything that's been happening. As a former story writer, film director, because I used to make a lot of stories on this channel quite a long time ago, actually. All I can say is we're pretty much slightly fucked, but it's all good. You can delay the inevitable by being the most knowledgeable person on this planet. Yeah, just do that. I don't care anymore. After the last video, I did say that you can't just give up on your dreams, or as long as you don't give up, then you know what you're truly doing. Love yourself. Which, I'm glad you're still loving yourself, by the way. Thank you for actually listening to someone's advice besides me. You don't have to listen to my advice, you can listen to some other people's advices, but as time goes on, you're gonna have to grow up. I'm just a nobody nerd who takes notes of everything at the end of the world. I know God is gonna send me down to hell, but I want him to hesitate for just a little bit because I don't know. I thought it would be funny. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I don't know what else to do here really. I'm just bored. Boredom is a very interesting topic actually. I almost forgot to mention that. For some reason, boredom feels nice. It's it makes me feel like I'm in a whole another plane of existence. Like I actually don't exist to anyone. I'm glad no one is able to talk to me ever again. Because that what makes me feel more alive than ever. An actual nobody who feels more alive. Thank you for not understanding me. Don't try to help me out. I'm my own worst enemy. By the time you're watching this video, I know you'll forget it and move on with your lives. And so will I. I will forget that I will forget that I had even made this video, so that even I won't remember it. I'm not even gonna react to my own video after this shit uploads. So you best believe that you're on your own now. I will forget this, and you will too. We don't have to be mad at each other anymore. We don't have to lie ourselves all the time. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with everybody. Isn't that simple enough? Like, I get it. The world is already complicated. Which is true. Why do people keep... Why do people like to make things simple? Like, why do they do that? Just so they could feel comfortable for themselves? Yeah, sure. That's a pretty neat way to hide the actual despair that this world has gotten. What I'm holding in my hand right now is an earpiece. I'm not going to tell you what kind of earpiece this is. But I like the design. It's very reminiscent of Rebirth.